I want to start with some breaking news just into our newsroom in the last 15 minutes. 29 inmates in the Rock County Jail have tested positive for COVID-19. Just this morning, we were told 3 people there had tested positive, which sparked some mass testing. That is a dramatic increase over just one day. But as News 3 investigates, Naomi Coles explains COVID-19 testing didn't start until days after inmates started having symptoms.
A $7 fee to see a nurse is just one of the reasons that inmates say they are sick but haven't gotten help. A commander at the jail says that fee can be waived, but the story of how the jail got to this point is a bit more complicated.
Now they got the whole jail on lockdown.
Inmate Stephen Wilcox says he's had symptoms for 4 days.
The 2 guys in the bed next to me have been tested positive for COVID.
A Rock County Sheriff's commander told us 3 inmates so far tested positive, but 2 have been released since Tuesday.
I guarantee you I got it because I've been sick as hell for 4 days and screaming this crap.
Wilcox didn't see a nurse because he said he didn't want to have to pay only to be told to go back to work and not even get a test. That's because of what he says happened to someone else on his unit.
She has been in and out of medical for a week screaming this, and they kept putting him back to the unit, telling him there was nothing wrong with him. Literally, they told us here there was nothing wrong with him. They put him back there and sent him back down to the kitchen.
I talked to that inmate yesterday who told me all of this himself. Wilcox says he tested positive and has since been released.
After talking to you, he made a little bit more of a mistake.
Wilcox says nearly everyone in his work unit has been sick for days with body aches, migraines, and more. I asked the commander about why inmates weren't tested before yesterday.
We have people every day all over this building tell staff members or nursing staff that, hey, I got this, I got that, and yesterday was the first time that the symptoms reported to us made our nursing staff say we should send these people out to get tested. They're exhibiting enough symptoms where it's the appropriate thing to do, and that's exactly what we did.
The commander says it wasn't until Tuesday morning that 2 inmates started displaying mild symptoms associated with COVID-19, and that before this, they'd only ever tested 3 inmates in total for the virus.
We did contact tracing within the building, and we identified all the inmate areas where there possibly might have been somebody with symptoms in a section with other inmates.
Inmates entering the jail do go through a quarantine period before entering the general population. Right now, that's at about 230 inmates. Once inside, they do get regular temperature checks. Jail officials tell me that they've had a lot of inmates get tested before they even come to the jail at all. But again, the jail themselves, they've only conducted 3 COVID-19 tests so far this year prior to this outbreak. Reporting for News 3 Investigates, I'm Naomi Coles.
Again, that is now 29 positive tests. Naomi spoke with Stephen Wilcox this morning, and this afternoon, his wife told her the jail is now releasing him today.